moving on to the next episode I'm reviewing for my classic Spongebob grading and ranking series, we have Life of Crime. And I'm sure we all have fond memories of this one, just like Texas and all the other episodes that I'll be reviewing from when we were kids. And if you're new here, go check out my Texas review video, because I will have gone into more detail about the criteria and the grading system and the point tallying system and everything like that. But as for now, I will say the way I do this is I have 7 categories. One is how long the episode took me to laugh. For each 30 seconds, I would take a point away. 2, how many times did it make me laugh? For each laugh, I would add a point. 3, memorability. How many quotes, moments, and jokes did I remember off the top of my head without having to rewatch the episode? Is there a good number 4? Is there a good message that's executed well? Number 5. Is there character development or moments that make a character multi-dimensional? Those will become self-explanatory through my example in time. 6. Does the episode stay consistently entertaining throughout? Slow starts and bad payoffs will hurt the point count. 7. Does it misuse a character and just has them in there to take punishment or make people laugh due to their misery? Characters such as Plankton and Squidward in terms of classic Spongebob, all prime examples. Now, there will be extra credit and negative credit points. One category could get 15 out of 10, and another category could get a negative 1 out of 10, and that will affect the overall points tallied overall. Now, I'm going to start this off like I did with Texas, and like what I will continue to do for the rest of this series. And I'm going to start off with the third category, memorability, first, because I believe it will make the video more entertaining if I bring up all the moments and jokes and quotes I can remember to bring back the nostalgia to you guys. So, number 1 for my memorability, and these are in no particular order, it's just whichever moment, quote, and joke came to my mind first, second, third, and so on. So, the first memorable moment was when Patrick and Spongebob, they were running out of town, and they were like, we need to cover our tracks, and Patrick is like, I'm way ahead of you, or I'm on it, and he has like a big paintbrush, and he's covering their tracks with it. So yeah, that's my number 1. Number 2 is when they're talking about things they can and can't do anymore, and Patrick's like, and we can fly, and SpongeBob's like, yeah! Ah! Okay. We still can't do that. So, yeah, that's my number 2 moment. Number 3 is, all that wine's good for your buns and thighs, right? Yeah, buns and thighs. Number 4 is when they're around the campfire, and SpongeBob's like, at least it's warm around the fire. And Patrick's like, wait, if we're underwater, how can there be a... And then it goes out. I'm scared, SpongeBob. And number 5 is, okay, which one of you stole my lollipop at the end? And I know, like, you could probably also add the where my chocolate ball joke go to it as well, but I just decided to put those together as they're basically the same joke. Number 6 is when they run back into the balloon salesman, and he's like, hey, don't you want a free balloon? It's National Free Balloon Day. Number 7 is when Patrick is going crazy when they're in the middle of town, and he's like, SpongeBob, this is not just some petty theft like Grand Theft Auto. We stole a balloon! Number 8 is when they're also in the middle of town, and SpongeBob's like, we need to act natural. Hey, 3 performers. Yeah, it's not working. So, yeah, that was number 8 for me. And then number 9 is at the beginning of the episode, SpongeBob and Patrick are calling Mr. Krabs out on all the stuff he stole, because that is what started the whole problem and situation, resolution, whatever else that created such a great episode. Number 10 is when they are calling him out they were like, oh, you also stole Plankton's lawnmower, and it's small, and I just thought that was funny. So that's my number 10. Number 11 is at the end when the cops are like, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Okay, time's up. Now get out. And then it's just like, but we stole a balloon. Yeah, on free balloon day. Number 12 is when Patrick and Spongebob are arguing around the fire that was extinguished, and then Patrick's like, that's it! And he steps on the firewood and it reignites. He's like, ah! Number 13 is SpongeBob and Patrick trying to put the balloon together after it pops. So SpongeBob's like, I got the balloon, and Patrick's like, I got the you. Then they put it back together and it just falls apart, and hilarious shenanigans follow after that. So that's everything I can remember off the top of my head. So because of that, it gets 13 out of 10 points for memorability. Number 1, going back to number 1, how long did the episode take to make me laugh? I know it didn't take a minute. It was about the 40-second time range. So I'm only taking a point off of that, and it is now 9 out of 10. 2, how many times did it make me laugh? And I put down, it made me laugh 14 times total. It was a really funny episode, and because of that 14 laughs, it gets a 14 out of 10. Now number 4 is there a good message that's executed well? And I'm gonna say kind of, because it does, the message obviously is do not steal, and throughout most of the episode it executes the message without actually saying it flawlessly, because we see the great lengths SpongeBob and Patrick are willing to go to evade the law, and it shows how torn apart they are about the whole deal, and they're crying, and they're like, we can never go back home, we can't see our friends and family, and it's showing the negative effects that stealing can do to people. So it was being executed really well, and then we got to the ending with the cops, and it goes back to the whole, okay, time's up, now get out, and SpongeBob's like, but we stole a balloon, and the cop is like, yeah, on free balloon day. And then it's just, okay, I get it, like they technically didn't do anything wrong because it was free balloon day, so who cares? But at the same time, these are cops we're talking about, and they even though, like, it's clear SpongeBob and Patrick, the idea they had was wrong, and they did, for all intent and purposes, steal a balloon, the cops are letting them off the hook all because it's a holiday, despite the fact that they didn't even know it was a holiday, and they still went with their idea to take the balloon without permission, and they're getting off scot-free because of that. I just don't think that really sold to the overall message well, and because of that, I'm going to have to take at least 3 points away, so number 4 gets 7 out of 10. Number 5 is there character development, so moments that make a character multidimensional. Not really. I mean, SpongeBob and Patrick, they learn stealing is wrong, but it's not like that comes back in the rest of the series. It's not like it's the focus of any other episodes, and just about every character acted like they would in any other episode. At least the main characters did. So no character development, no multi-dimensionality. I gotta give number 5 a 0 out of 10. Number 6 is, does the episode stay consistently entertaining throughout? And okay, the middle part of this episode was really good. Once the balloon popped, the episode kicked into high gear, and it was just a non-stop laugh ride, at least until the ending. And then, like, the opening was just kind of slow, had a couple of jokes, not that many, and it was more just build up, kind of slow. And then the ending of the episode was kind of lackluster, jokes weren't that funny, kind of slow. So because of that, because of the strong middle, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. And finally, does it misuse a character and just has them in there to take punishment or to get the audience to laugh out of their misery? Plankton and Squidward are prime examples of this. They won't even end this. But does it make any other character miserable just for cheap laughs? Yes, SpongeBob and Patrick, but everything worked out for them in the end anyways. This category, as I said, Plankton and Squidward, they usually just take punishment or misery and they get nothing in return for it. There's no real messages being told in some episodes that revolve around them. This one, that's not the case. Like SpongeBob and Patrick, they learned their lesson. They had a happy ending because of it. Not that kind of happy ending. The storytelling happy ending, guys. So because of that, I'm giving the 7th category 10 out of 10. So, adding up all the points, we have how long did the episode take me to laugh? 9 out of 10. How many times did it make me laugh? 14 out of 10. Memorability, 13 out of 10. Good message, executed well, 7 out of 10. Character development or multi-dimensionality, no, 0 out of 10. Does the episode stay consistently entertaining throughout? Kinda, 6 out of 10. Does it misuse a character and just has them in there for punishment or cheap laughs due to their misery? No, perfect 10 out of 10. So if you add that all up, it comes out to 59 out of 70. That is an 84.2%. That is a B, a solid B. And even though it did not overtake Texas in my rankings, it did put up a strong fight, and I still am always happy to see Life of Crime playing on the TV. And with that being said, we will be moving on to the next episode and in the next video as well. And I won't tell you the actual episode title. You could go back to the first video, but I'm not gonna do that from now on. Instead, all I'm gonna do is give you hints to what the next episode I'm reviewing is, and all I'll say is it is definitely as seen on TV. Alright, see you guys.